Hockey players are warriors. If you play the sport, if you just watch the sport, you know how tough they can be. It's a tough sport. Dan Potash joins us now from the Bell Center. And Dan, certainly the Penguins and all NHLers, all hockey players are warriors, but you ran across some guys who are true warriors in the truest sense of the word.
Yeah, Stan, you know, the definition of a warrior is a person who is engaged with or experienced in warfare. That certainly pertains to a special group of veterans back home in Pittsburgh. And while they are no longer serving our country, they have looked to the sport of hockey to move forward. It's About the Warrior Foundation is a non-profit organization that was founded in 2012 by Air Force veteran and Butler, PA native Steve Montleone, who wanted to find a way to help his fellow veterans in the tri-state area.
It was basically just a golf outing. My buddies and I were golfing at Old Stonewall in Elwood City. And our friend Sean Swedinsky is a PGA pro there, and I approached him about a golf outing to raise money for local veterans. And it kind of evolved into this nonprofit, which, to be honest, to this day I just kind of laugh about because it wasn't supposed to be as big as it's getting. And we had a golf outing, we raised a lot of money, we filed for nonprofit status, we established a name and our logo, and it has taken off ever since.
The goal of the foundation is to help veterans attain a better mind, body, and spirit through a variety of programs. It combines resources to provide veterans the support they need to overcome the challenges of post-war trauma.
I was in combat in Iraq. I was in Mahmudiya, which we built 2 other bases. They were forward operating bases, Mahmudiya, Ludafiya, and Yusufiya. They actually named it the Triangle of Death. Nobody came to us. We had to go get our supplies and things like that. So it was a straight combat for 6 months, and lots of IEDs, lots of car bombings, lots of suicide bombings, things like that. Lots of firefights. When you come home, you don't know what to expect. You've changed your whole mindset of life in general, you know. Just getting off the plane and driving around, and you know, you see a garbage bag on the side of the road, you got to question it, you know. For a long time that it takes a while to get over that, and you never really do get over it. You got to be able to move on and figure out how to get through that.
Perhaps one of the more natural transitions from military to civilian is through sports, because it provides many of the same dynamics.
Everything that has to do with a sport and the military are kind of alike, where you're putting your full effort in, you know, every time you're out there doing whatever you're doing, whether you're on the ice or doing PT with the guys, or you're in an op or a mission to do whatever, you're putting 110% out to make sure that everything goes smooth.
This past November, Montleone and Sarah were among more than 40 area veterans to take the ice as part of the Pittsburgh Warriors hockey program. 2 teams that compete in separate divisions but share the same principles.
I told these guys, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this the right way, because we're representing the Pittsburgh Penguins, because they're letting us use their logo inside our logo. It's about the Warrior Foundation, the United States military, you know, themselves and their families. So act accordingly, but have fun with it, because you're playing a great game.
While the program has had its share of success on the ice, it pales in comparison to what it has accomplished off of it.
The program enables you to become a better person in 2 ways. I think it's important to know that you become a better person on the ice, between your stick handling, your skating, your passing, your shooting. But more importantly, I think you become a better person off the ice. The camaraderie, the things you can talk about amongst other veterans.
A lot of our guys, 95% of them are combat veterans. So for them to come to the rink and play hockey and be with other combat veterans is huge. It's very therapeutic. They can talk the lingo. They're building new relationships. And you know, here they are playing hockey, the game they love, with other veterans. So that's therapeutic-wise, it's huge.
I think it's important to know that a lot of these veterans are disabled veterans. So not only did they serve, but they also have some sort of disability, whether it be mental or physical. It allows them the opportunity to be around like-minded people, share their experience. Not everybody gets a chance to tell their story. I think you hear about things here and there, but this allows an environment, a comfortable and safe environment where you can begin to trust other people, build the friendships.
There was no doubt from that first minute in the locker room that I was going to be a part of this and love every minute of it.
The benefits of the Pittsburgh Warriors and It's About the Warrior Foundation are not limited to the veterans themselves, but to those who have loved and supported them throughout their journey.
I can't tell you the amount of spouses, girlfriends, even parents have reached out to me and said, hey, thank you very much for doing this, because my husband, my boyfriend, my son is a totally different person because he's so excited and has so much enthusiasm about this hockey team. He can't wait to get here. So it's great to see, because I deal with veterans on a daily basis, and a lot of them don't have a lot of smiles, and they struggle from day to day. So it's great to see that 40 to 50 guys, we go out on the ice here, they're so excited to get practice and get going.
My family has benefited just as much from this as I have. I mean, we've gone through some serious transition from my time in Iraq and the military, whether it be my wife and my kids and my parents, my brother, they've gone through a lot, through this whole thing with me, and this is making it that much better. Now we're enjoying this a lot more than just getting through the hard times.
Well, Stan, the Warrior Foundation is certainly an awesome organization. If you would like more information, you can log on to iatw.us. Stan, back to you.
All right, Dan, thanks very much. And you folks can help out, as a matter of fact. The Warriors will be playing a game against the Pennsylvania State Police for a benefit. That'll be Saturday, April 14th at the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry Township, 11:30 in the morning. $10 minimum donation at the door. There'll be auctions for you, and all proceeds will benefit. It's About the Warrior Foundation. Again, that's Saturday, April 14th, 11:30 on that Saturday morning, obviously for a great cause.